Okay, I'm back. Just let my dog outside. So, where did I leave off at? Yeah, new house, new phone. Uh, no, really no acquaintances or friends because I can't trust them. And I mean, the Bible says you shouldn't really put your trust in mankind because they'll fail you or turn on you. So I'm just staying prayed up every day. I mean, I read the whole Bible. But I mean, of course, no matter how many times you read the Bible, you can never really grasp everything that's in there or memorize everything that's in there. But I'm trying to think. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna start making my new videos. But like I said, I'm just making videos to let you guys know that I'm all right and to like help you with whatever problems are going on. If you want to seek Christ and get closer to God and Jesus, then I mean, it would be probably a good idea to stay up to date on my vids. I'm not doing this for money or prestige or anything like that because obviously I don't have that many subscribers, I don't have that many views, and I'm not really an arrogant person. I prefer to actually stay in the, well, I'm in the light, but you know what I'm about to say. Like, I like to stay out the limelight because I mean, arrogance and pridefulness is just a gateway to downfall. You know, I mean, it says people are destroyed by being prideful, and there's just a lot that's going on out here in these end times, especially in America. I feel like we're on the brink of one or two things, either Armageddon or the apocalypse. I know this because I've seen and had many dreams and visions, and um, I'm with God, so I feel like God does speak to me through the Holy Spirit. Um, so I'm really just praying for your safety, my family's safety, my loved one's safety, my safety. And like I said, I mean, I have faith that there's people that can possibly cross over, but it's just like it's up to them to make that choice. I mean, Jesus leaves the door open. Like he's not going to deny you, God willing, if you come to him. But if you keep playing the devil's game and you keep taking mercy and grace for granted, and if you continue to feel like you can do anything that you want to do to anybody and think that you can get away with it, you're sadly mistaken because it's going to catch up with you. And the things that you do to other people will be done to you on a brutal scale. Like whatever you do to somebody in hell, it will be done to you at least twice as bad. I've had visions of hell recently. I've seen people down there being tortured and tormented brutally. I didn't hear the screams because I guess God, I know my spirit's pure and he knows I don't enjoy stuff like that, but I have heard the sound of hell and it was so loud that it sounded like, honestly, I thought the world was coming to an end. Like I'm literally asleep and all I could hear was just like it sounded like if you ever put your ear up or if you ever been on a plane and you heard like you know when the turbines power up before takeoff, that sound when it gets louder, that whining sound, and it turns into a roar. That's what hell sounds like, and I mean it will make sense because if you think about it, when you hear like a fire, you can definitely hear sounds from fire, and that's all hell is really. It's like a massive, I want to say planet because it's like the shape of the sun. It looks just exactly the same way as the sun, but it's very fierce and terrifying. And when I saw hell, I was actually floating. I don't know how many miles above this planet or above hell I was, but I was a good distance away from it. But I was still, I don't know, maybe thousands of miles, maybe a few thousand miles above it. I'm laying, I'm floating above hell, and then God turned my body around. He slowly rotated me like this. I was like this. Then he slowly rotated me like that. And when I saw it, I started screaming like, "Oh my God, God, please don't send me to hell. Please, please, please." Like, and then like when I heard the sound of hell, it's like my body I just went into action. Like I was literally trying to wake myself up because I thought that Russia was nuking this country. That's how loud that stuff was. Like I was trying to wake myself up so I could prepare to die, basically, because Like the kind of person that I am, I don't take life for granted. Before I go to sleep, I expect to die. When I wake up in the morning, I expect to die. Throughout my daily routine, I expect to die. So when I heard it, I was expecting to die. So if I was going to die, I wanted to at least wake up and just do something to, I don't know, I don't know. I can't explain it. At least pray for forgiveness. You know what I mean? It's just, who wants to die in their sleep by a nuclear attack? It's pretty scary. Trust me. I mean, not even nuclear war, just, the end of the world. Because what I heard sounded like the end of the world. Like literally, if you took all of Russia's nuclear arsenal, which I believe is somewhere like 40,000 nukes, China, Pakistan, I believe India is a nuclear world power. I know North Korea has hydrogen bombs, which is more powerful than nuclear bombs. And America, if you took all their nuclear arsenals and dropped them on where I was at, that's what it sounded like. Seriously, no joke. Like it was terrifying. It was like probably the scariest I've ever been in my life. I thought, and then I started begging God not to send me there because I thought He was sending me there. But I'm starting to understand that He's showing me what it looks like to warn other people, so I can describe what it looks like, what it sounds like, so they know that I'm not lying and they know that God is not playing with them. He is about to destroy the earth. He is going to bring about the apocalypse. Billions of people more than likely will die. Unfortunately, I hope those billions of people are bad people, but a lot of people will die. And when they go to hell, they're going to find out that what we were saying is true. I say we because I'm not the only one that's had visions of hell. There's a lot of people out there that have seen celebrities in hell. I believe they said Michael Jackson's in hell. Selena, that famous Spanish lady who was a singer that got killed by, I think, her manager, she's in hell. I think they said Michael Clark Duncan is in hell. They said Whitney Houston is in hell. There's a lot of people in hell right now. And what I keep hearing, like, of course, through YouTube, is that these people, when they're in hell, Jesus is talking to, like, the people that's actually seeing them in hell, Jesus is talking to them. And the people that's in hell can see the people that Jesus is talking to, and they're begging Jesus for mercy. They're telling the people that are having visions of hell to tell other people to warn them how bad it is. Like, that's how serious it is. It's no joke. Okay, I got 10%. It's no joke, man. Like, I don't understand why anybody would sign up to take that trip. It's a one-way trip. Like, once you go to hell, you're not coming back. And what people don't understand is there's two scenarios of the world coming to an end. You have Armageddon, which will take place, what I believe, if not here in America, it will take place in Jerusalem. And then you have the apocalypse. The difference between Armageddon and the apocalypse is Armageddon happens after Satan is chained in hell for 1,000 years, and all of his followers will be down there for 1,000 years. Minimum. There's no getting around that. Then after that 1,000 years is up, and that will also be the 1,000-year reign of our King Jesus Christ on earth. And after that 1,000 years is up, then God in His abundant mercy, because getting out of hell is a mercy. Even though you know you're going back, to get out is a mercy. Once He's going to release them after 1,000 years. I pray He doesn't. I pray He just brings about the apocalypse. But after they get out, we will go to war against them. The army of Jesus Christ and the army of hell will have the final battle. It will be called the Battle of Gog and Magog. Gog and Magog is the army of hell. After that battle is finished, they will go to hell forever and they will never come out. Never. So with that being said, like I said, I'm getting the flow back. I'm getting back on my groove because I got a mission. I got a mission to help save as many lives and souls as possible. And if I got to put my ass on the line, I'm going to do it. I don't care if they kill me, whatever. I'm not giving in. I'm not selling my soul. They already offered me millions of dollars to sell my soul, and I turned it down. And their whole objective in that, they know I'm an intelligent person. So they want to butter me up, get as many great ideas out of me as possible, probably lead me to come up with projects or things that will benefit them to hurt us. And then after I fulfilled their evil purpose, then they will just sacrifice me, kill me, and I'll be in hell with them. But that's not gonna happen because I'm not selling out. And it's at the point now, really, where like I'm not helping them at all. Like it's kind of crazy, but yes, I'm a captain in God's army. I am a saint. I know this for many reasons. I'm not going to divulge why I know this or how I know this right now. But let's just say that I'm playing for keeps. You're not on my side. I'm not on your side. You're welcome to come join us if Jesus accepts you, but you're not going to use me. You're not going to take advantage of me. Whatever I do, whatever I say will be for justice and righteousness and for our people. And if you listen, it may benefit you. You may live on earth longer. There's different ways. There's certain perks that come with listening to messengers of God, but I will say you can't cheat us. You can't take advantage of us because God knows your thoughts. He knows what you're going to say before you even say it or think it. So as soon as you hear something that you think may be valuable information, God already has several moves set up ahead of time to, you know what I mean, to make you fail before you can even think about taking advantage of him because he's God. Like, how you going to, like, what I don't understand is a lot of people or some people nowadays, they're following the devil because they're afraid of the Illuminati. You know, fear is a tool of control because they're weak and they're cowards. And that's why another thing it says cowards will burn in a lake of fire. Not necessarily the fact that you're afraid of dying or you're afraid of your enemy. It's the fact that you're afraid of them to the point where you will compromise your integrity and you will give up your soul to be safe. Not going to happen with me. And what they don't understand is they're picking a battle. I'm sorry, I keep checking my phone to see how much time I got left. They're picking a battle and a fight with the wrong people because when the saints come into the fray, we're going to destroy everything and everyone that needs to be destroyed. Once we get our orders from God, they will already be marked for death. We will already know who our targets are and what we're going to do to them. We're going to wipe them out. And another thing, the devil is definitely trying to take take advantage of the situation. He can see a lot of our thoughts. He can hear a lot of our thoughts. He can see our dreams. So when he sees certain things, he tries to manipulate. That's why he's a serpent. Serpents, what do? They slither. You know what I mean? So if you have a sound structure, a sound foundation, you know, let's, for instance, brick and mortars, and, you know, it's pretty solid. What a serpent is going to do is he's going to try and slither his way around. He's going to probe your defenses to see, okay, where's the weak points at? And once he finds a weak point, he's going to try and squeeze through. And once he gets through, then the cancer can start. It can spread. And once the cancer spreads, then the host dies. Who's the host in this situation? Humanity. Humanity is the host. And what I would say is, I don't know if I guess America could be considered the appetizer as the host because he wants to sacrifice America. God told me that the devil wants to sacrifice America. How can the devil get America to be destroyed? There's several ways. But the only way this country can be destroyed is if God removes his protection from it. And what kind of protection are we talking about? There's different kinds of protection, but the main protection right now is only certain people can see them, right? When I say them, I'm talking about the aliens, the demons, the fallen angels. Now, what a lot of people don't know is right now, as I'm making this video, it just hit 14 minutes, 5 o'clock p.m. I got 6% on my phone. They're orbiting this country. They're waiting to attack. The only reason why they haven't attacked this country, or I'm pretty sure they have, like, you know, alien abductions and all that weird shit. Sorry for cussing, God. Basically, they're circling around this country, and the only reason why they haven't attacked is because God has sent orders to Jesus to send orders to Michael the Archangel, who is the commander of our forces, to protect this country. As wicked as this country is, you know, we know it is. They have orders to protect it. Maybe I'll tell why later, but this country is being protected for right now. People I feel are trying to take advantage of the situation, but it's okay because they'll pay. But like I said, once that protection is gone, then the devil will be able to kill America. And what I'm basically trying to convey to whoever's watching, whether you're on the side of good or evil, don't take your life for granted. Don't take your safety for granted. Don't take your soul for granted. Don't take heaven and hell for granted because it's not a joke, it's real. And I'm sure you know it's real. Even atheists with their stupidity know that it's real. It's just they're so crazy that they don't want to believe something that's obviously proven. It's factual. You even have scientists, well-noted scientists, that literally have said that through their studying of the cosmos and the universe, it's impossible that it could not have been designed by a Big Bang. The only thing that could have designed everything, this earth, humanity, the animal kingdom, the oceans, blah, 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 and everything that's moving around in this Milky Galaxy, this Milky Way galaxy, had to have come by intelligent design. A being had to have designed it. Look at my eyes. Colors, different color eyes, tears that keep your eyes from getting dry, eyelashes that keep dirt from getting into your eyes, eyebrows that keep dirt from getting into your eyelashes, nose hairs to keep dirt from getting into your nose, the beards for men and mustaches help keep our face warm, teeth to eat. Some people say, oh, humans are supposed to be herbivores. No, we're omnivores. We eat plants and meat. How do I know this? Look at the front teeth. I'm not a dentist, but look. You see the shape of those teeth? What are these called? Canine teeth. Like dog teeth. What do dogs eat? And they're also similar to great white shark teeth. What do they eat? Meat. So that right there just proves, that we're supposed to be herbivores. Look at my hair. I don't put any grease, any oil in my hair. All that is oil, natural oil. They say the body is made up of a certain percentage of water. Why is that? I mean, I know reasons why, but I don't want to go into it because it's going to sidetrack me from my topic. But what I want to say is that it's impossible that God does not exist. God does exist. He's watching us. He's listening to us. And he knows what we're going to do before we do it. What bothers me is that the powers that be, i.e. the governments of the world, know this to be factual and true. And they don't hide it, actually. But what bothers me is the idiots of different countries that don't want to believe because the devil has gotten to them. How can you believe in evil without good? How can you believe in good without evil? I mean, you know what I mean? Before, there was a time when there was no evil. The only reason why evil exists is because Lucifer fell from heaven. He tricked Eve into eating the apple. He got into Cain and convinced him to kill Abel. He got into the minds and hearts of the kings and queens and princes and princesses of that time to get them to do certain things, fulfill his will. And he's done a lot of stuff that he shouldn't have done. Mainly, he caused Judas to turn Jesus Christ over to the centurions, which in turn crucified him. So, he's real. God's real. The devil's real. I mean, if you can't believe in good, I'm sure you believe in evil. If you don't believe in God, because God is the highest of highs, he's the most holy of holies, the greatest, the goodest. Look around you. Rapes, child molestations, pedophilia, mass murdering, serial killers, kidnappers, drug cartels, gang members, crooked cops, crooked politicians. Businessmen that practice unethical standards, stuff like that. People that lie, steal, cheat. Whores, adulterers, fornicators, idolaters, the worst of the worst. Evil exists. And there's different levels of evil. So, if evil exists and there's different levels of evil, Good exists, and there's different levels of good. The highest being God in Jesus. There's an order. There's always an order. The way you know this to be true, look at the governments of the earth. There's an order, there's a structure. In America, you have the legislative branch, the judicial branch, and the executive branch. The judicial branch handles laws. Laws dealing with, you know what laws are. But, you know, they handle everything in the legality realm, you know, traffic laws, laws against crime, laws against businesses like monopolies and stuff like that. Executive branch, what do? The executive branch has the power to go to war, to install judges, to do many things. The legislative branch, I'm sorry, the legislative branch and the judicial branch. See, I messed that up. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot on my mind, but you get it. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to think what else I want to say. I mean, I know it's funny to the trolls and the shills and people that, you know, who I'm talking about. See, they feed off of, I wouldn't say weaknesses, but they just feed off of anything they can. They're like parasites. They're ticks, you know. So my battery's running out. I'm at 2%. So I'm about to end this video and make some more. All right, you guys. God bless.